Yeah, I mean, obviously you guys are excited. Yeah, that's a tough team over there. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Um, but when you play at Dallas Stars to win your fifth, I mean, it's obviously a feather in the guys' caps. They deserve a lot of praise right now.
How good do you feel for Guillaume Brisebois?
Yeah, that was big. We talked about getting the D up in the play. That was a great play. The whole play. I mean, that's a big goal for us to kind of loosen up the pressure.
I know you haven't been here very long, but you get a sense for the kind of player and the kind of person he is when you see how happy guys were for him.
Yeah, the whole bench was. Yeah, I see a lot of that lately. Guys are happy for each other. That's a good thing when you have that's good teammates when you have people happy for other people.
So tonight it wasn't just Brisebois contributing from say the bottom of the line. You get an assist from Wolanin, and Ramon sets up the goal, and DiGiuseppe scores another. These are all guys who have spent time in the AHL. What does that tell you, or what does it say to you?
Yeah, obviously, I got affection for those guys. Those guys are trying to make the NHL, right? And they've bought in right away. They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But the next shift or the next practice, they pick themselves up. I love that about them. The PKs got better, and I thought Juleson had a really good second half. Like, he was a guy that thought his play was getting better. There was some tough spots 3-4 games ago, but I've seen him get better, and I thought his penalty kill was great. So, to win in this league, your bench has to contribute, and we're getting it from everybody.
What do you think they're doing right down in Abbotsford to get these guys prepared?
Well, I think they got great coaching down there. Jeremy and Gary Agnew. I know Ags from back in the day. Just solid guys. And the Twins are helping. They're down there every practice. I mean, you could tell they're doing the right stuff down there. And it's obviously helps me when you bring guys up and they know what they're doing.
You talked about Brock the other day, saying that he needs to be more consistent, needs to get into the forecheck a bit more. He says that you also communicated that message to him. What did you see from him in that area today?
Yeah, I've seen the last couple of games. I've seen some stuff that we need him to do. There's a couple of wall battles he won. Near the end, he made a play the other night when the pressure was on. That was a great play to Millsy tonight. So, he's the type of guy, if he could just, he's got to get a little bit better on the forecheck and just win those. I don't need him to win every wall battle, but just participate in that. He could be a really good player for us. Like we said, the past is the past. I don't care what's happened in the past with him. He could be a very good player with him, but I think this is a big summer for him too, coming in to next year.
There's a lot of good that's been happening, but some would suggest that it's a lot easier to do what you're doing right now as a team, given the fact that there is no pressure. What do you make of that?
I mean, we can't win for losing. We lose, they'll be pissed. You win, I really don't care. We come every day. I know what I got to do as a coach, and that's to get the best out of each player, put a team system together, create an atmosphere. That's my job, and the players have bought in. And whatever happens. I mean, I can't. That's a hard answer. How do I answer that?
Well, what do you think of the? What do you think of the takeaways that are sustainable for next year?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I've read it. I haven't been here, but they somehow they have a push at the end when it doesn't matter. I mean, I've heard it. It's last couple. I think it's the last couple of years, right? We got to change that narrative. It's up to us to change that narrative.
So 3-2 game going into the third against a very good road team, and I think you gave up 5 shots until the late power play. How pleased were you with the third period?
Yeah, I just like the way, I knew when I came in here, we I talked to you guys about it, we had to defend the puck. Obviously, you want to be creative. And I think we've been really creative in the offensive end. It's not like we've taken, I've taken anything away from the creativity. It's just defend the puck. We're defending the puck harder. We're blocking shots. Guys that aren't the best defensive guys are participating in that, and it's infectious, right? That's what I'd like to see. A guy blocking a shot that usually doesn't block it. You hear our bench screaming, like they love that stuff. So it's you get in this league, you got to win defending the puck. You just can't you can't get in shootouts and win. The odd night, yes, but consistently the best teams defend the puck well.
You talked about Besser potentially being a very good player for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think he needs to be a goal scorer to be that player? Because he gets 3 assists tonight, and you're talking about board battles, not necessarily scoring goals.
No, I mean he's an offensive guy. I just need him to play, a 200-foot game, concentrate on that too. And I think he's trying to do that. He's like I said, there's a couple of big plays the last couple of games he's made. He can make those plays.
Seems like you've created a lot of offense from guys being relentless on the forecheck of
Yeah.
late. What does that do for buy-in when guys see the results that the forecheck?
Yeah, the
can
forecheck's
generate?
been good, and to me, the tracking, the back checking is something that we can control as a team. Like, I think we've been doing a really good job on the back check, and that to me is effort. And the guys know that it's just not me making them accountable. They know if a guy doesn't back check, or he's not hustling, he's probably going to miss a shift. It's just the way it is. And the players will come off and they'll tell the guy, "Hey, come on, you got to get back." So it's not just me being the players accountable; it's the players making themselves accountable. And that's big.
Sounds like you've got a bench full of coaches now.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, listen. You got to empower your leadership group. I told you guys when I first came here. That leadership group's got to. I think Quinn Hughes' leadership has just been through the roof last 6 weeks. Like, he's vocal. Obviously Millsy's Millsy, and Petey's been very vocal, coming in the office, talking. Like, I love that stuff. It's their room. It's not mine. So you got to give them the torch every once in a while.
You double shifted Petey at one point. Dry sat for a bit. Was that more to get Petey going, or maybe?
No. I just just wanted to get Petey a little bit of time there, and get him with the Kratzy and Pazzi. Just I do that every once in a while. I try to do a shift. I like Ken Hitchcock used to do that. He'd put I like that. He'd put his best centerman with the fourth line guys. I like that.